Don't get me wrong.
There are people there that are stressed, that feel that they're at capacity. Communities around the country that have legal immigration, many have said, we're at capacity. And many feel like the government has said to them, well, adapt, sit down, be quiet, this is how it is. What would a Harris administration do for those communities who've taken in many, many legal immigrants but are at capacity?
Well, first of all, we do have a broken immigration system, and it needs to be fixed. And if we take a step back, months ago, some of the most conservative members of the United States Congress came together with others, proposed a border security bill that would have put 1,500 new border agents on the border to help those hardworking border agents who are there right now working around the clock, would have put more money into stemming the flow of fentanyl, which is killing Americans around our country and devastating communities, would have put more resources into our ability to prosecute transnational criminal organizations, which in my career I've prosecuted.
Why are you even talking about what you can do right? You are in power. You didn't do anything. It was your mission. And suddenly, you're telling me I'm working with the other people to solve that issue once you selected me, when they already selected you for that thing and you didn't do a proper job. What the heck?
Donald Trump got word of the bill.
You did it. I didn't. You did it.
Realized it was going to fix a problem he wanted to run on and told him to kill the bill, don't put it up for a vote. He killed a bill that would have actually been a solution because he wants to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem.
Oh, that has to be you.
And that's part of what needs to be addressed. And my pledge is that when elected president, if the American people will have me, I will bring that bill back and I will sign it into law. And we need a comprehensive plan that includes what we need to do to fortify not only our border, but deal with the fact that we also need to create pathways for people to earn citizenship.
Why are you talking about a pathway to citizenship when people have a pathway to be a non-citizens? I mean, it sounds so stupid. You're flying them over the freaking border. Oh, the numbers are low. They're not walking in because you're flying them in. But hey, at least she kind of provided an answer this time.
Finally!
And assistance to state and local governments around transit dollars. And looking holistically at the connection between that and housing. And looking holistically at the incentives we in the federal government can create for local and state governments to actually engage in planning in a holistic manner that includes prioritizing affordable housing.
I mean, holistically, it sounds beautiful, but whenever we try to apply these holistic ideas to specific cities, we seem to have the same holistic result. I see more non-citizen getting a house than the citizen that voted for you.
He says is the opposite. It's just another lie. Like, how did we get here? Let's extinguish him for good. We have an answer. We have a remarkably talented candidate who is sincere, who's pragmatic, who's open. Let's just get it done.
I am ready, baby!
If I'm your political opponent in a country where you can buy a gun and you say you want to extinguish me, but you mean it in a positive way,
Like me.
I don't know. I would not be happy about that.
To look at. Well, you know, they got two different goddamn ones.
Yeah. They got the best. Oh, what? No, bro. Hey, twins, a prank. It's a prank, twin.
It might be a prank. It might be staged.
To the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
What's up, fellas? There you go. Put that down. Thanks. I'm gonna do it for you.
I was wondering if you had a few books that you could extract.
I don't have any cash on me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Got my lighter back. I saw the camera. I need the lighter back. Put the lighter back in my hand right now. Get the off my lawn. You ain't gonna talk crazy. Come up to my house, ask me for money, and steal my shit. Go away. You will pay. Smoke a cigarette.
No fathers at home. This is the result. Prison or dead by the time they're adults. So sad. Yep, very simple. Because, it's like you will get yourself in trouble sometimes acting like that with the wrong person. And if your reaction is the wrong reaction, yeah, you're done. Very simple. I think the worst thing in this whole situation is the fact that I came to ask for money. To sound empathetic, I need your help. But secretly they robbed him like a ninja and walked away as if nothing happens. And once called out, you walk slowly on the bike looking at him like, what do you mean? I don't know.
Some of y'all would vote for the devil himself if the devil ran for president as a Democrat. And let me tell you, this is especially for all you black people who are out there telling me that I need to just be quiet. I shouldn't ask questions of Kamala Harris. I should support her just because she's black. I'm hating on her. No, I am not. She is a political candidate running for the highest office in the land. As a voter, as an American citizen, I have every right to demand answers of her. I have the right to examine her policy positions, to demand to know her policy positions before I just blindly give her my vote. And I want you all to know, some of you all have such low standards that all a person has to do is come out and run as a Democrat, especially for the black voters. All a person has to do is come out and run as a Democrat, say all these nice things what they're planning on doing, paint a pretty picture, demonize the other side, and you automatically give them your vote.
Why not? I miss you.
They like the political, emotional, symbolic wins, not the result after.
Demonize the other side, and you automatically give them your vote without checking into those people, without seeing what their policy positions are, without trying to understand their policy positions. You need to do your research on these political candidates, because these people are going to be sitting in the highest office in the land making decisions that's going to affect your life, that's going to affect your family's life. In a few years, your family could either be struggling to survive or thriving based on the policy positions that these people put out. So for me, it's going to take more than somebody showing up and being black or being a woman or South Asian, whatever nationality they are.
And for other people, it costs even less to call you racist, misogynist, or any other phobic thing to just make you feel you're winning politically, emotionally, symbolically.
Votes are earned. And especially to all the black voters who vote Democrat just because your mother did it. And the grandmother did it, and generations before you have been doing it. I don't care who's been voting Democrat before me. I don't care if my mother voted Democrat and my father and all the generations before me voted Democrat. White power. I don't owe the Democratic Party a thing. I don't owe Kamala Harris a thing. She's running for office. She is the one who owes the American people. She owes the American people an explanation. She owes the American people clarity on her policy positions and how they are going to help the American people. She is the one indebted to the American people. The American people are not indebted to her. I don't owe her anything, or the Democratic Party.
Translation, she's just not going to vote for you because you're black or a woman. And she might get in trouble for that.
It seemed to me like in America, it's like fashionable or trendy in a lot of women's mind to say that they have mental illnesses. And I didn't really understand it until my son came from college and said, Mom, I'm not going to date American girls because everybody either on Xanax or any psychiatric pills, everybody talk about their mental illness. Nobody thrived to be normal anymore. Everybody just ride on that crazy horse.
I mean, I don't like playing crazy, but I'm an addict and I've been to rehab twice, so.
I don't disrespect your addict because I used to work with addicts. Just a second, I'm speaking. But I just think when you live and surround yourself by women that always talk about their mental illness and the pills they're taking, you're going to stay in this paradigm of loop of being psycho. But if you surround yourself by women who don't talk about their mental illness and them being a mother and have to do fans and all this bullshit, then you're going to become more normal.
The first woman who replies proved her point exactly. Yeah, she kind of did. I mean, they even tried to interrupt her, but she was like, hey, I'm speaking. And I like women that are very direct and just don't want emotional wins.
To ask if I would be okay with you not being with me on Christmas, first of all, knowing how important that holiday is to me. And two, going somewhere with your brothers just without me to watch football. My feelings are extremely hurt.
Well, I'm sorry that your feelings are hurt.
I'm hoping
I really thought you knew me better than
I'm
that.
hoping that we can talk and that I can gain a deeper understanding.
It is because that holiday means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Quality time means a lot to me. Togetherness means a lot to me. And so the fact that you'd rather be at a football game knowing, or I thought you knew that about your wife.
It sounds like Christmas is actually more important than me. And that's what it sounds like. Like you're saying, Christmas is important than my husband. I do not have a desire to do anything that will either hurt you or deride in any way your expectation for Christmas.
I'm not saying that she is wrong. I'm just surprised you're recording it. But what about the fact that he doesn't see his brothers?
One wonderful man in Texas actually was looking at the dropout rates of Hispanic boys, because Hispanic girls are just flourishing in school, and now an Hispanic girl is more likely to go to college than a white boy. And the question is, what do you do for the Hispanic boys? And he told me that he interviewed boy, and he said, Hispanic boy, why did you leave school? And the young man said, well, I just thought nobody wanted me there. How many kids are we losing? Because no one takes an interest, and they're not doing that well, and we can do better. And other societies and other countries, English-speaking countries, have the same problem with boys, and they're desperately looking for solutions. The British are constantly setting up commissions, trying to address the problem of male underperformance. We do nothing.
And I know exactly why it's not working, because you're providing a solution that keeps women winning, that doesn't resonate with men, because if you do that same for men, you believe most women will not win. So you never find the solution.
Desjardins, did you, when you went and kind of swatted at Caitlyn, did you intend to hit her in the eye? And if so, could you just, or if not, either way, could you talk about what happened on that play?
And here you see a black woman try to block a ball and randomly pinch a white woman's eye.
You think all this was an accident?
That felt kind of personal.
I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me. But no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her, actually. I was trying to make a play on the ball, and I guess I followed through and I hit her. So obviously it's never intentional. That's not even like the type of player that I am. So yeah.
Did you and Marina kind of laugh about it afterwards? It looked like there was later on in the game they caught you guys laughing about it.
No, I just told you I didn't even know I hit her, so.
I mean, you can slap her face, but if you do like this, hey bruh, I'm going to look at you differently. It is a symbolic win though. She is much braver than some men. I totally agree. She is a dependent woman.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde, kush hash purple skunk, criollo colombici jam jam, turloqueta verdetta welcome.